What up? What's up, guys? I got my new hat, so I was stoked, and I want to try to see how it looks like and stuff. Um, so yeah, it has a little always drifting, and on the back we have Car Mod's Garage. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked with the result. Came out pretty good. Um, so anyway, I didn't make this video to talk about this hat. On this video I'm gonna show you a little ride we did on my Eclipse, and that ride is going to do a little auto tune on TunerStudio. I'm gonna show you the ride and how it worked. Probably I can't remember, but I think I show a little bit of the screen. And then here I'm gonna show you with that result, which is just a few cells, right? We are going to expand and kind of smooth out all the fuel table, and that's going to be our bass tune, and I expect that bass tune to be a little rich. So we're going to start from there. I'm going to show you right now the ride, and everything is prepared here for me to show you, share the TunerStudio and all that stuff. So enjoy the ride. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, I'm doing an auto tune, and this is driving with the Speeduino. Check it out, just to see what the auto tune says. Wow, dude. The RPM is so high. Alright, so you saw the ride. Sorry, I gotta keep the microphone close to me so it records like high for you. So basically this works like this. You go to AutoTune and you set here the limits, when to start, when to finish, when to start working on this, and when stop working on this, and then it gives you some statistics, how many cells it changed, how many times it run, and all that stuff, and some graph here if you want to. But basically, if you come to status, it's going to show you how many times it run and change on that cell, and which cells it changed. So this is the third time I run, and because I keep changing some spark, and we got like this, right? So this is those are the changes. It says what was the fuel and what it changed to. Basically, it changed the table. Starts getting like red and blue. Blue means it changed to add gas, and red it remove gas. So what we do with this now, you see here we have 77, 40, and all that stuff. So the bottom here I'm gonna keep on 40s, 50s, and 60s. And I'm gonna choose one value from here, or a couple values, and from those values we're going to start going up and right. So what do I know at this point? I know that sorry, let me expand this guy. I know that these values here were changed by the auto tune. So I know for a fact that 117 here, for example, was done by auto tune. So what do I do here? So I have 40, 60, and then I have 87, 99. And I know for a fact that these values are low because, let me close this table, I also got logs. Logs are very important. And if you see here, on this side here, of course it's changed to 100, but you could see the VE here was 90 and this was 15. So if you get the percentage between 13.9 and 15.2, let's say that is 10%, right? So 10% of 90, it would be 99. So in this cell here, which is 2500 RPM 160 kPa, I should have around 99 to reach my target AFR. And I think I have 100, right? Let's double check here, because that table is small. So 2560, I have 106. So we can start from here, right? Because we know that we are running lean, right? If you see here in our log, you see the target and what we had and what we calculated. I'm going to show you here. If you divide the target AFR is 13.9 by 15.2, right? 13.9 divided by 15.2. So you get 91. So it's 9%. What is the left here to get to 100? So it's 8.69%. So 10% would be a good number. 10% of 90 is 99. And I don't mind running a little reach right now. So from 99 here, which I'm gonna assume is a good number, I'm gonna start adding two numbers of gas going up here. So I'm gonna say 101, and this is actually volumetric efficiency, not gas. So 101, 103, 105, 107, 109, 21, 124, 127, and 130. Okay. So I got roughly from 50 kPa, 2000 RPM, 2500 RPM, I got all the way up between 70 and 80. For example, instead of just increasing 2, I can increase 2 more. So I can get this whole thing. If I increase 10%, it's going to increase 10. I don't want it. I just want to increase probably 2. So I'm going to increase scale by 1.04%. Cool. So 3, 6, and then increase 1 by 1. So I'm going to keep like this. And now going to the left, I have 128, 117. So I would assume this 117 is actually good, but I need to have something on the logs that will back me up here. For example, here, let's get this value right here. Yeah, see here I have 17 AFR, which is terrible, and here is 13, and that was 84 VE. So from 84 now I have 99. So probably 84 we had 16, which would be 90, 100. Yeah, it would be pretty close. So I would say that this 99 is good, but if I do that, I would do here 100 and this 101. Yeah, that sounds kind of good. Every time you go to the right, I'm going to increase 1, and every time I'm going up, I'm going to start increasing 2 at a time. When it's way up here, I'm going to increase 3 at a time, and when it's between 70 and 80 kPa, I'm going to bump up 5 or 6. So I'm going to calculate here very quickly. So 103, I'm going to get this one line, 102, 101, 100. These 2 lines here is kind of weird because it's not quite going to get in there. I could leave that way, but I'm gonna do 95 and 92. And now what I'm gonna do is I can do multiple things. So I can try to do this here first. and see what it does. I'm gonna copy those values just in case it messes up. Actually, I'm gonna copy the whole, and then I'm going to smooth it out. Yeah, look at that. So now it create the table for me, which well, kinda, because see here, 92, 91, 90, it starts going lower instead of going higher. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get here 92, get the difference. I'm gonna calculate, for example, from 103 to 135, we have 32. So 92, 32 is 124. So this here should be 124, which is way too much. But I'm gonna follow this for now so I don't lose track of it. And now I can do this here and just say interpolate horizontally, and then boom. So now I have values here that actually means something, and it's going to make a little bit of sense. So from this point I'm going to start going all the way out. I kind of want to leave, even though you can think here 35, this would be 36 or 37, 38, 39. It's going to end up 150. I'd rather leave 189, because if I run lean anywhere up here, that could be very bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this number here, interpolate horizontally, and you see I have kind of smooth. And what it does is I have 39 to 43. As it's transitioning between 133 and 3000 RPM and 3500 RPM, it will count 140, 141, 142 until it reaches 3500 RPM and goes to 143. So the only difference is behind the scenes, the numbers you don't have in here, it's going to calculate that anyway. All right, so in here we had 101, 103, and if we keep going all the way to the end, we might reach around 117. So let's see what 117 gives us. If I go to 103 and 117, interpolate horizontally, it gives me some numbers. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You jump to here, to here. Yeah, it could be good. So doing that, I have 118 here, 19 kPa. I could have 120. And now I gotta start smoothing this out between 120. You see here that's going one by one, so I want to go between 120 and maybe 169. I'm going to interpolate vertically, and now I'm going to do the numbers. So I'm going to go all the way to where I know, which is here, and say, I could say interpolate like this. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, look at that. And here I can interpolate those numbers to these ones here. So when I do like that, I have probably a better 3D map. I have one hole right in this range here, which is 60 kPa. It's going up and then goes down on the 60 kPa right here. So let's look into it, which is right here, look. And this is great because it gives us the opportunity to fix it. So 101, you see that here is not 104. It could be potentially, I don't even think that this should go 102. I'm gonna keep 101, and here I'm gonna end in 115. And when I interpolate those, Now I get a smoother line, and as you see, our graph is looking a little better. I think in here we should have a little bump, which is 5,120, and which is right in here. This should not be as smooth as this here. We could, because we might need like way more gas than we have in here. So what I could do potentially is, see those two numbers here, they are too high. Probably 77, could potentially be here 180, and here 182, I don't know, right? But what I can do here, this is 5,120 kPa. We could go in here, and I mean from here we can start doing multiple things. Now I'm just guessing, but yeah, this looks a little better. And from guessing is from what I know, which is not a lot, but I being able to do the BMW. So yeah, I guess the only thing is left in here is we have this little bump in here, which I think is fine. I don't know if we have any logs. Let me close this here. We don't lose anything when we close. I don't wanna keep extending this too much. I just want to be sure. Yeah, see, we don't even hit that area ever. We hit this area on the bottom here, which we can see is 17. 42 kPa is way too low. 14.4, 17.8. Let's calculate that. 14.4 divided by 17.8. Wow, it's 20%. So technically all of this here is 20% off. So I could, it's almost like a Black Friday of the VE table. So if I do 1.2, yeah, it increased a little. And yeah, I think we have a good table here. Here you see 87.93. Yeah, this doesn't look quite right. I could interpolate in here vertically, so I know that this should be 90. So we can interpolate like this. It keeps the top, keep the bottom, and moves the middle lane, the middle values. So I can do like the whole thing and say interpolate that way. This way I don't have the weird bumps anymore. I mean, I have a little bump here, but you know, this is the idle, and this is the area that I'll be probably driving and let the foot go out of the pedal, and it should reach right this point here, which is 4,040 kPa, which is here 4,040 kPa. You see here is 58, so between 62 and 58 we should be able to get a better number here. Yeah, see, yeah, that's completely wrong here. 85, and so here between 93 and this here should be 105, let's say. So 93 and 105, we would get better numbers, and then from those numbers to the bottom numbers we should get way better numbers. Yep, and then it looks a little better also. Yeah, so whew, we made it. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope this helps you somehow. I'm just showing you how I go by creating a table. So I had nothing, I had something that I copied from the internet, which was clearly wrong. Got the AM wideband installed, because I thought no, my old one wasn't very good. So this one is reliable, I can trust. This is very important. Got fuel cells with auto tune, and then create this whole table. From now I can start smoothing it out, trying to see where I'm running lean, where I'm running rich, just using the logs, or I can even try the auto tune once more. But I guess now the logs are going to tell me where's rich, where's not. So I'm gonna go for a ride on the next videos. I'm going to show you how I analyze the logs, and how I go by looking at the logs and changing the tables. And you know, it's a painful, long process without being first professional, and second being on the dyno, because dyno you can just do it with a laptop in your hands and done, right? You don't need to worry about traffic or anything. Appreciate your support, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the little bell button. There's heaps more, if there's how you say, heaps more videos, a lot more videos to come, and a bunch of cool content about Speeduino. I've been using this PDFI. Check out my website, carmodsgarage.com. You're gonna see some cool merch like this, and like this. I have a lot of t-shirts, a lot of hats, and I appreciate you guys' support. Catch you later.